Someone can see me filming. This is very awkward. Hey guys, it's Jess, and I have done something recently that has kind of spiraled crazily out of control. If you watch The Walking Dead, then this video will make a lot more sense to you, but if you do not, then you can still watch it. It just probably won't make as much sense. So in the episode from this past Sunday, there was a goat that was in the episode for, I think I saw in an article, like less than 7 minutes, and its name was Tabitha. And for some reason, I decided that I was going to make a Twitter account for Tabitha the goat. And I was tweeting a couple random things like Morgan saved the goat, and I was like, oh, I'm so glad Morgan saved me. And then Tabitha the goat was eaten by walkers, and I just tweeted, well, this is awkward. And then I started tweeting at the Talking Dead like, oh, do I get to be on the show now as Tabitha? Just because Tabitha died, and normally when a big character dies, they're on the Talking Dead. And in my heart, Tabitha, even though she only had a few minutes of screen time, became a very big character. The Twitter account slowly started to gain followers. I think I had like 50 or 60 by the end of the episode or somewhere around there. And then I left the place I was watching it because I wasn't watching it in my apartment. And then when I got back to my apartment, a little bit after that, I got a text from my mom and my sister that was like, they just mentioned your Twitter for Tabitha on the Talking Dead. And then my phone blew up. Tabitha got like 1,000 followers within, I think, 30 minutes or so, probably less than that. But Tabitha was so popular on Twitter, and it was insane. So I decided I couldn't just abandon all of Tabitha's loyal followers, and I had to continue tweeting as Tabitha. So now it's like 2 days later almost, it's Tuesday, and I am still tweeting as Tabitha. Tabitha currently has 2,375 followers, and if you don't follow Tabitha the Goat, then you can still do that. It's just at Tabitha Goat on Twitter. And I even pinned to the top of Tabitha's page the video where they gave this Twitter a shout out on the Talking Dead, which was still really awesome. It's just the funniest thing because people are getting so excited when Tabitha follows them, and they're like, oh my gosh, my life is made. This is so exciting. Tabitha Goat has a Twitter, and I'm just like, it's me. It's just me, guys. I'm not actually Tabitha. I mean, I would probably still react the same way if I wasn't in charge of the Twitter. I'd be like, oh my gosh, Tabitha the Goat follows me. So I've decided that I would just want to make a little video kind of explaining everything I just explained and how that all happened so quickly. And then also I want to talk about some of my favorite responses to Tabitha because you people are funny. So first off, the second that they shouted out the Tabitha the Goat Twitter account on the Talking Dead, I was getting texts from my sisters and my cousin who were like, can you please shout me out on your Goat Twitter account? Which was something I never in a million years would have expected to get a text saying. Also, I said if they had tweeted something that was worthy of being retweeted by Tabitha, then that would be the closest they would get to a shout out. So my sister was going absolutely crazy with her tweets about goats. She said, my sister is too busy being a goat to talk to me. She said, Tabitha the Goat is so busy she won't even answer my calls. Then she tweeted that I answered my phone, Tabitha's personal assistant, how can I help you? And then she said that she hated me. That is true, though. That's how I answered the phone. Then this one was actually funny. She said, when your hotline bling, but it ain't Tabitha Goat. And then it's just a picture of a sad goat banging its head against the wall. Then she said, at Tabitha Goat, okay, Tabitha, you're my sister. Please pay attention to me. This one also is so true. My sister's goat account is more popular than any of us will ever be. True. It's more popular than I would ever be. I'm way cooler as a goat. Okay, so now I'm going to read some of the tweets that you guys had at Tabitha because some of them were really funny. Scotty said, R.I.P. You were the most important death this series. True. Daryl Dixon _TWD said, follow me or you will be fed to walkers. Someone else said, my dream came true, and then a screenshot saying Tabitha Goat followed them. Someone said, awesome, at Tabitha Goat is following me now. Made my night. She's one attractive goat. Thank you. Even though I'm not the goat. This one's probably one of my favorites too. It just says, at Tabitha Goat slays, and then a flame emoji, so you know I'm cool then. At Alex Boas said, at Tabitha Goat is still a better character than Lori. I agree 110%. Someone said, at Tabitha Goat is not dead. She's under the trash bin with Glenn waiting for Carol to come out on her T-Rex and save her. At Glenn Lives said, I want a taste of Tabitha's goat milk. When Tabitha had 666 followers, they said, oh dear Lord, she's the Illuminati. This one was funny. Someone said, great job last night. Quite the acting chops. What's your next project? Can we expect to see you in Sharknado 4? I think instead of Tabitha being in Sharknado 4, there should just be Goatnado. That'd be so much cooler than Sharknado. Goatnado all the way. If you think that Goatnado should be a thing, give this video a thumbs up. Someone said when at Tabitha Goat follows you, you know it's going to be a good week. you're correct. It is going to be a good week. And then a bunch of people were tweeting at Twitter to verify Tabitha the Goat, which Tabitha the Goat should be verified. Someone said, as soon as Talking Dead mentioned Tabitha the Goat's Twitter, I was there. LOL, night complete, bucket list event. So a random Twitter account that I made in the middle of the show helped someone check something off of their bucket list. Someone tweeted a picture of goat milk and them drinking it and said, this shot is for Tabitha. Hashtag let it goat. And someone said, at Tabitha Goat, what I'd give to try some of your goat cheese, my inspiration. Someone said, it's a good day when your favorite Walking Dead animal follows you, hashtag blessed. And then at the Zombie Grimes tweeted to my personal account, you created the best page on Twitter, bless your soul. And then someone said, that moment at Tabitha Goat follows you, hashtag totes my goat. Okay, my 110% favorite tweet at Tabitha was from at Hipster Fox, and it said, Tabitha, more like Babitha, because, you know, Tabitha, she was an attractive goat. So those are some of my favorite tweets that people have tweeted at Tabitha. If you don't follow her already, make sure you go do that. It's just at Tabitha Goat. And I'm going to continue and try and tweet as Tabitha until this eventually dies down and people forget about Tabitha altogether, but hopefully that does not happen anytime soon. If you like this video or if you just like Tabitha, make sure you go ahead and give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. Thanks for watching and stay gold.